Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Titan here. I wanted to take the opportunity to do a deep dive into Microsoft's acquisition of ABK because the video I did earlier, I was kind of shocked by the news that they were acquired by Microsoft that I kind of rambled a bit. So I thought I'd look at the pros and the cons and then also kind of what it means. So the cons, Sony might have a bit of a problem as titles like Overwatch 2 and Diablo 4, which was slated to be coming to PS5, might no longer be coming to the platform. Might not. We still don't know what's going to happen. The acquisition should be completed, I think it was April next year, but it's definitely in 2023. Overwatch and Diablo 4 could release before then, so we don't know what's going to happen with them really. But it is a possibility. This would be unfortunate to PlayStation fans who were looking forward to those titles. This could also impact the list of games that Sony has to offer, as many titles they used to offer such as Spyro, Call of Duty and Crash Bandicoot might grind to a halt. Any new titles under those names released by Xbox are likely to be exclusive to Xbox and PC, like Elder Scrolls 6. This also means that Xbox could make all future Activision and Blizzard titles Xbox and PC exclusives, leaving a sizable dent in Sony's game lineup. And I mean, that is a possibility. Elder Scrolls used to be available on PlayStation, and then with the Elder Scrolls 6, Xbox announced that it was going to be Xbox and PC exclusive. So it is a possibility that they can do that. Will they do it? We don't know. Time will tell. We'd have to wait for the acquisition to be completed and closed before we can really see what happens. The pros: employees will receive better pay and incentives for work and deadline. The IPs under Microsoft should become better. The Activision and Blizzard titles will most likely be added to Xbox Game Pass, allowing you to play a myriad of games cheaply. Microsoft will almost definitely stamp out the shit that's been happening at Blizzard, from sexual harassment to the unequal pay and gender discrimination. That Grease Goblin Kotick is leaving, which already makes this acquisition well worth the effort. The potential of the companies under Microsoft should see more frequent and newer titles being released. World of Warcraft might actually see a console release sometime in the future, as there are many fans wanting that to happen. Now, the console release that might happen, it's not a given. Nothing's been said about it yet, although there is controller support for the latest edition of World of Warcraft, Shadowlands. So the framework is definitely there, and Microsoft might take it a step further and release it for console as well. Again, it's something we have to wait and see because we don't know what's going to happen. With Microsoft expanding into the metaverse, we might even see VR versions of the games that we all enjoy, such as Diablo, Overwatch and World of Warcraft, with fully customizable avatars from the game's universes. Microsoft could make a special hangout in the metaverse featuring all the characters from their games, and could even call it Moongod. What? Oh geez, Moongod. That is a realm I never want to visit again. I mean, I've heard of RP before, but that takes it to the max. So what does all this mean? In short, it means that people will be treated fairly in the workplace. No one will have to drink coffee to suppress their appetites because they can't afford to buy food with the low pay. Women in the workplace won't be passed over for promotions for having a uterus. And best of all, that crotch goblin Bobby Kotick will be leaving once the acquisition is finalized in 2023. All in all, good news for the people working at Activision Blizzard. Mostly. As for the deviants who engage in all the misconduct in the company that haven't been found out yet, your day is fast approaching. as well as the public humiliation of having your name and deeds plastered on the internet forever, making you an untouchable in the industry. And when I say untouchable, I mean no one would even touch you with a 40-foot pole. But hey, you decided to engage in that shit, therefore you should bear the consequences of your actions. What can we expect from the games and studios under Microsoft? Hopefully games like Diablo will see regular updates more frequently, as well as new expansions or new Diablo titles released every few years instead of every 10 to 13 years. I'm hoping StarCraft will receive more love as well, with new releases and hopefully a first-person shooter or survival shoot-'em-up. Hearthstone isn't really a concern, as that has been receiving plenty of updates and content because Blizzard was cashing in on the card packs. Overwatch had a fairly decent hero release rate, and the map release rate wasn't stellar, but at least there was something. I'm hoping that heroes are continually added, as well as plenty of map options from around the world. World of Warcraft needs a lot of changes to be close to where it was in those glory days. First of all, time-gated content needs to be taken out. People will play it in their own time, some faster than others. Useless systems and unnecessary currencies need to be removed in favor of more playable content. PvP is a system in WoW that needs a lot of TLC. From the balancing issues to the gear issues, and most importantly, regular updates to the PvP aspect of the game, as well as new maps and PvP modes being added as well. Warcraft can be revamped to tell the entire story of World of Warcraft since before the Dark Portal opened, or even as far back as before Prince Arthur was born. There is so much potential for Warcraft to become a game that tells a specific story as well as containing a bunch of lore for fans. Activision games stretch back to the 1980s on the Atari 2600. The hundreds of games that they have developed can be remastered for PC and Xbox. It's a treasure trove of gaming history that could easily add to the game library. Honestly, ABK is much better off in Microsoft's hands. And I really hope this acquisition does go through. If you enjoyed this video, then please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Hi guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and if you want to support the channel, my Patreon link is down below. Have a good one. See you in the next video.